So basically, our project again is portal detection using deep learning and open source maps. And just to give you a brief abstract of what our project is and why we set up, is because road services in India are actually pretty bad, and we are one of the countries that has the worst roadways conditions. Is mainly based on bad traffic and poor road quality management, right? So what we've done is we've actually created a project that is that's based on a drone that flies over road surfaces and can record potholes. And this by itself can be sent to government authorities and also can be used to warn users on open source maps, which is OpenStreetMap, so that it's actually safer for them to travel on the road. So I'll give the background, and these are the three main literature surveys that we've actually used. So, Mr. Shankar, do you want me to go a little bit more into literature survey?
Go on to what I would like to say is the okay. I am seeing the methodology. That means you are assuming that there is a drone-based image capturing system, and then you get image data from the drone cameras. Okay.
Right.
In real time or offline, whatever it is, and then that means you have now having a classification. That means you are now trained. The system that along the road it should be able to detect automatically the potholes, right?
Yes.
So can you now show me what I want to show? The result is show me an input image which has no potholes, or show me an image which has the potholes, and how your algorithm works on that and says that this has got potholes, this road, or it counts you a number of potholes. It can count. So I'm seeing one input here. Okay.
Yeah. So this would be our input into our program, and
then you are again using the same boxing. Right, you like the box.
The reason we're using YOLO
again you're using same YOLO boxing. Okay.
Yeah, we've used YOLO V3 mainly because this would be a live video feed from a drone, right? So YOLO is pretty much the only algorithm that has a decent accuracy for high frame rate. So which is why we picked YOLO.
Yeah, but the frame rate is not more than 3. Typically, we don't expect anything more than 25 FPS, maximum 25 FPS.
That's true, Mr. Shankar, but the point is the drone is flying and the image is kind of distorted. So for a fast-moving frame like that, YOLO does that perfectly well. We've actually experimented with other algorithms as well, but we found that YOLO could give us the best accuracy on a drone-based image.
Fine, go ahead. Okay then. Okay, proceed.
Right.
So I'm seeing the input image and output. Okay.
Right. Fine. So that's our image, and we can also run it on videos. So basically, we custom trained the model to actually detect it. The problem is because of the whole lockdown situation, we couldn't really go out and film roads. So we had to take out a couple of videos from the internet and run our model over it.
That's okay. You have taken the video from the internet sources. Okay. Now I can see one here.
Yeah.
So it's already drawn the boundary around that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that effectively you are just implementing your algorithm and then detecting the potholes, right?
Yeah, we've custom trained it to detect potholes by giving it about 500 images, which is actually pretty less if considering the variety of potholes that are actually out there. So we've been able to achieve a decent accuracy score of about 75%, but I think we can get it higher if we get a larger data set.
Are you just looking at that means are you looking at only potholes or also other undulations on the road? Like there will also be some other undulations.
The point is we've taken whatever
examples here. This is also the road is bad. Okay, sorry.
We have not trained it for undulations on the road. Just
it is only for pothole. That's okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is the accuracy that you have been able to achieve?
We've been able to get about 75% accuracy.
It says here. Okay.
Yeah. So
but then what you need to do is that, I don't know, because of COVID situation, maybe post-COVID or whatever it is, when you have the time, then you have to capture the real video of the camera and then take it from a car moving and then capture it the real condition, not from a drone. It could be, I don't worry about the image capturing source. It can be a drone or it could be a handycam or it could be a mobile phone, doesn't matter.
Right.
As long as there is a video at a certain frame rate, so that you are able to do the classification of the potholes and then also count them. Then the next part is how about the GPS coordinate of this?
Yeah, we actually did that. We tried to implement that within the project as seen in this diagram. But the only problem is again we had to source the GPS module and find a perfect fit for the drone that we had, and we couldn't really go out, so we had to exclude this. But what we did is we used a map API. So what we do is we have a front-end UI. We can show you a demo of that. And what we do is we feed the image or the video onto the program, and we give it the location. And we use GeoPy and Folium to actually find that location on the map and pinpoint it onto an open source map. It's not very accurate because we don't have the exact GPS coordinates, but roughly around that area, it shows it for now.
What I was trying to say is, can we make this kind of applications? Now, let us take it one level ahead. Let us say, on the BPMP who has, let us say BPMP are the people who maintain the roads. So let us say the BPMP has a visual. Let us say they try to go street-wise, location-wise, and they would like to make an assessment of the potholes situation.
Yes.
So this data every day coming from any capturing source should be fed into the system, and then it provides a map. A map. On the map, it shows all locations that are filled with potholes. Yes. Red or green, some icon, a graphical icon which says, that this has potholes. It can just be even just blinking or something, a graphical representation of the potholes.
Yes.
So that is it. If it can work in a day-to-day basis, that means every day it's getting updated. Right. The data keeps coming, the video data keeps coming from those streets. Okay. Yes. And this is so in real time or offline, doesn't matter. But there is a system which is just collecting this data, then detecting potholes, and then mapping it across to the locations on their coordinates. That means this particular coordinate, whether it's zone-wise, whether this is Bangalore north, south, east, west, and things like that.
Yes, Mr. Shankar, actually that is basically a project. So we've actually built that, and I'll let my teammate
show you a demo. Yeah, sure.
A demo of the front end. Akshay, if you can take over. Sure.
Sir, this is the GUI that we have built. So basically we can upload a video file, or we can also upload an image. So for now I'll upload an image that has multiple potholes. And then since we do not have the GPS module with us right now, what we've done is we can manually enter the location. So, and while submitting it.
So you have to BMS IP and submit.
Yeah. So basically the program is running in the background right now to actually detect.
Okay, I'll see it. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I'll wait and see.
Yes, sir. So these are the potholes that are getting detected, and these are the accuracies. So this is just an image that we sourced from the internet. So this is how it looks, sir.
No, this pothole, etc., this value, this integer, is it that? What is that? Is it a confidence value or something?
Yes, that is the confidence value of that detected pothole.
Oh, the detected. Okay, fine. Yeah. Now, this is one part of what has happened in the video, but ultimately what BPMP will get is that a particular lane or street, and then
yes, sir, we can do it on a map like this.
The stretch of the road starting from point A to point B, from something like this. So, if we say the road, but we show the particular lane, road on which this image was captured, the video was captured, then it's mapping it onto that road itself and says that so many, you can just put some graphical icon saying so many potholes are there, something like that. That will be using with one. See, the visuals are more informative. So one looks at the visuals. Okay, either map or something. It automatically says that there are so many potholes, and then if the potholes are getting filled or not filled, we do not know. But then again, the date on which this information is collected, then BPMP also should know whether the next is the action part. See, we have to look at the next action part. What's the action part for the BPMP? Potholes have to be closed, right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Now, is BPMP taking any action on that? So the date on which these videos were fed, captured, and from the date the potholes were closed. So the time frame also should be recorded, logged.
All right.
The same again. You run a clone again on the same street, even after 1 month, and you still see the number of potholes. I mean, if the potholes have not been covered, then what's the purpose of the whole project? It has to keep telling the BPMP fellows that look, this is still not been built up. Okay, this needs attention. So you must have some SMS alerts message. So at the back end, so you have completely a pothole analysis system. It's a server which is only handling pothole data. Okay.
Right.
Region wise. And then once it collects the data region wise, it's supposed to keep populating this, send it to another server, the BPMP, and it keeps go on flashing. Okay, and it keeps go on saying that this still no action has been taken. So you give a time frame, say 1 week. In 7 days, no action has been taken by BPMP to close that. Then it has to keep sending them reminder messages. So at the end of the day, BPMP also should be the senior commissioner, whoever it is. He should be knowing that this work is still not been completed. It is still pending, right?
Sure.
So if you look at a complete application of this, generally it can serve a purpose, isn't it? Just detecting and leaving is not the final thing, right?
Yes.
What I do with the data? Yes, I have detected. Then what is next? What is the action part? The action part is that the potholes, it should be filled up. So the stakeholders who are responsible for it should be alerted, should be reminded, and maybe reports generated periodically saying that this has not been done and this work needs to be attended to, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So this I see as a final deployment.
Right. Sure, we can definitely work towards that and probably.
So I suggest that if you still have anyway, if you have time, I think this should be of interest because Bangalore City needs such kind of things. So it is basically a pothole data analytics at the background. Once we have front end, the video capturing, the analytics part, and then summarizing all this data and the action part taken by the BPMP and the time frame. So I suggest that you keep working on this.
Sure, Mr. Pankaj, we'll do that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, students.